If you're over 60 and curious about AI, this might just be the simplest £50 you ever make online. There are many ways for seniors to build an income with AI, and truly, there has never been a better time to start. But today, I want to focus on something realistic, something achievable, something that builds confidence, not hype. If, like me, you are over 60, actually I'm 70 years of age, using AI to make money is not only very plausible, it is also extremely great fun. The good news, you don't need to know how to code, you don't need tech skills. In fact, if you've ever used Google to search for something, you can use AI. It's as simple as that. This is not crypto, it's not trading, it's not complicated software, and it's certainly not risky investing. We've all seen those scams where you're asked to invest your hard-earned money, only to feel completely deflated when you realise you've been scammed. In fact, not long ago, someone tried to scam me. I nearly fell for it, but before parting with my money, I asked ChatGPT if it looked legitimate. Within less than a minute, the response was unequivocal. It was a scam. I ignored the email and reported it to my bank. So AI itself is not the danger. It can actually protect you. But as always, due diligence is the name of the game. Sadly, there are unscrupulous characters out there who use any tool for the wrong reasons. We're not doing that. We're using AI properly as a tool. Now let's talk about the £50. Why £50? Because frankly, there is so much clickbait around these days, it's hard to see the wood for the trees. Compared to some of the outlandish amounts bandied about online, £50 might just seem like peanuts. But that's exactly why it works. £50 is realistic, it's proof of concept, it builds confidence. And it shows you that this actually works. This is not about getting rich overnight, it's about starting small, building belief, and then scaling sensibly over time. So what's a simple method? In short, you're going to create one small digital product using ChatGPT. Just one. We don't want to be juggling too many ideas at once. Pick one topic, one product, one simple goal. Once you choose your niche, your topic, AI will help you build it. That's it. Why does this work in 2026? Because AI adoption is exploding. My personal favourite is ChatGPT, but there are others. Gemini, Google AI, and more. These tools are improving rapidly and becoming easier to use every month. Digital products are also booming. Things like short ebooks, digital planners, checklists, simple guides. People are already making very good incomes from these. And here's the best part. Startup costs are tiny. You can do this completely free. Personally, I use Canva Pro, which costs me £13 per month. For that, I run my entire YouTube channel. Video creation, thumbnails, everything. I don't know many businesses you can start for £13 a month. As for demand, I recently checked Google Trends for AI-related searches, and the graph speaks for itself. Interest is rising strongly. The demand is there. So what do you actually need? An internet connection, a free ChatGPT account, 30 to 60 minutes of focused time, and optionally, of course, Canva. Even the free version is perfectly adequate to begin with. That's it. Step 1. Choose a simple topic. You'll be pleasantly surprised how many options there are. Budget planners, meal planners, gardening checklists, travel packing lists. Think about what people over 60 might generally want. A great way to research this is to look on Amazon or Etsy. Search for something like gardening for over 60s and see what's already selling well. You're not copying, you're observing demand. Make notes and see what themes keep appearing. That's your starting point. Step 2. Use ChatGPT to create the content. When you open a free ChatGPT account, you'll write what's called a prompt. A good prompt is specific and clear. Here's a little tip. Ask ChatGPT to help you write the prompt. For example, I want to create a 10-page ebook about gardening for the over 60s. Please create 20 headings we could brainstorm and expand into a short guide. That gives you structure immediately. You then refine, edit, and simplify. Keep it short, keep it useful. Step 3. Turn it into a simple digital product. I highly recommend Canva. I'm not sponsored, I simply speak from positive experience. Choose a clean template, nothing fancy. Export it as a PDF. Another tip, use Google Docs first to format and edit your content, then transfer it into Canva for design. Simple, clean, and practical. Step 4. Where to sell it? Etsy, Gumroad, Payhip. Check their current fee structures. These do change, but generally Gumroad and Payhip have no upfront costs, while Etsy charges small listing fees. Start simple, don't overthink the platform. Now pricing. I recommend £7. Why? Because at £3 you need roughly 17 sales to hit the £50. At £7 you need about 7 sales. That's a big difference. £7 is still a small amount that most people wouldn't hesitate over, especially for something useful. 7 sales, that's our goal. Not 7,000, just 7. Let me quickly talk about mistakes. Don't overcomplicate the design. Don't try to be perfect. Don't make it long. If there's one thing I wish I had done sooner, it's simply start. I spent weeks watching YouTube videos thinking each one was the next best thing. If I just started earlier, I'd likely be further ahead. There's a quote I love. Every failure is a step to success. Don't let perfection delay progress. Many seniors overthink this. Fear of failure can be a major roadblock. Think of it like a road trip. There may be diversions, road closures, delays, but we don't abandon the journey because of one detour. Just get started. Now, how long should this take? Realistically, a few hours to set up. Maybe 1 to 2 weeks for your first sale, possibly sooner. Be realistic. Ignore the make £10,000 per month with PDFs headlines. We're building something steady. And what happens after your first £50? Confidence explodes. You might create another product. You might bundle them together. You might start a small newsletter and eventually build an email list. Why is that important? Because you own your list. You build trust and you can offer value repeatedly. That's where long-term income grows. Let me finish by saying this. You're not too old. You're not behind. You're not incapable. There has never been a better time to start something small online. £50 is achievable. Be patient, be willing to learn and to take the first step. Because once you start, you won't look back. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe and like so that I can make more great videos like this one. Thank you again. Goodbye.